In the name of Allah, the most benevolent, the most merciful. Ya Ali, Madad.
Welcome to our channel. We expose lies and false teaching of un-Ismailis.
Welcome to the fourth episode exposing concepts of Al-Ghazali. This episode will explicitly deals with the quotations of his book against Ismailis. We will expose how he disguised the chains of conflicting Sunni schools as a rope of Allah. You will notice absence of reason and intellect from his preachings.
In our series on Ibn Jawzi, we showed you, Sunni Islam that don't believe in the imamate of Mola Ali, is divided into many sub-religions. We are updating our chart here as well, which now shows 7 instead of 6 extinct sub-religions. Al-Ghazali claimed this conflict and sectarianism as mercy. He is ignoring the narration of Prophet.
The Prophet said, "Soon there will appear disagreement and dissension in my people. There will be people who will be good in speech and bad in work. They recite the Quran, but it does not pass their collarbones. They will swerve from the religion as an animal goes through the animal shot it. They will not return to it till the arrow comes back to its notch. They are worst of the people and animals. Happy is the one who kills them and they kill him. They call to the book of Allah, but they have nothing to do with it. He who fights against them will be nearer to Allah than them, the rest of the people." The people asked, "What is their sign?" He replied, "They shave the head."
We hope that you have noted that the reading of Quran, or calling towards the Book of Allah in isolation, in the light of this narration, is not a guarantee that you are on the right path. Path of Ali is the path of truth and right path. Al-Ghazali on the other hand accused Ismailis of opposing these differences and says,
"Mercy follows disagreement among the community just as admonition follows their differing in ranks and qualities. Ismaili Imams have always supported diversity and pluralism. Al-Ghazali, who claims to support differences in Islam, on what basis of reason and intellect became enemy of Ismailis? If he believed there is mercy in differences, why did he wrote fatwas against Ismailis? Where is his mercy of differences?"
What was the stance of the community of difference when various imams of the Sunni sub-religion went to atrocities? Why in the tolerant and merciful religion? Malik bin Anas was flogged. Abu Hanifa was imprisoned. Ahmed bin Hanbal was flogged.
From the hidden pages of history, you can also explore why and how the house of Sunni Imam Tabri was torched. Al-Ghazali is nothing but the mouthpiece of his caliph whom he called as Imam.
Diversity and pluralism promotes peace, growth and prosperity. Differences and dissension are the fruits of ignorance.
Accepting the doctrine of partial mercy in difference of Al-Ghazali is not based upon peace and harmony. It only have mercy for those who follow his caliph. You can find it in history they have massacred Ismailis.
Refer to our previous videos in this series. You have seen the followers of the caliphs have called their predecessors as ignorant. Until last century, they used to called picture as forbidden. Nowadays, YouTube is filled by their own forbidden videos, that are made of 30 picture per second speed. Is there any reason or it that intellectual to follow ignorance?
These differences divided the community into 72 sects. They do believe this division is a wrong path as per narrations of Prophet. So is that intellectual to encourage to declare personal opinions as components of Islam.
In actual, Al-Ghazali believe following anyone beside the progeny of the Prophet is the right path. There is no reason for an intellectual to believe unauthorized interpretations.
Those enemies of the progeny of the Prophet have created their own allowed and forbidden lists. Some of them disallowed horse, shrimps etc. while other keep allows them. Criteria for reason and intellect is different in each sect.
Their primary purpose is to accommodate their caliphs whom they treat as the shadow of Allah. According to their beliefs, it is a reward for even wrong guidance. In one of our video we showed you they believe there is a reward for Muawiyah for fighting against Ali.
We wonder what will give more strength to Islam. More disagreement or more tolerance? If having disagreements with each other is more desirable, why not create some more sub-religion in Islam?
In our earlier videos, we showed you what they believe is these sects are only right when following in isolation and not together. Their mercy of difference do not work when they try to adopt the provision of other sect while remain in their original one.
Meaning of many verses of the Quran are not coming from the Prophet and are the sayings of people after him. Interpreting Quran as per their own lack of understanding is creating more thoughtless schools and their subdivisions. This lack of knowledge cannot be intellectual.
Narrations were not preserved and never reached to the community in totality. Fragments were made available to the community with accusations of fabrications. Absence of reliability makes them not followable according to any reason and intellect.
Ismailis on the other hand have authorized Imam after the Prophet. Guidance from the authorized Imam is the biggest proof that Ismailis are on the right path.
Thanks for watching. Salwart please.